All right, welcome back. I got some good news. Clear that glass. My cups came in for my candle holders, and got a whole bag of them. They're selling. I think there's 30 in here. It's really cheap. $8, $9. Very reasonably priced. I was thinking that these were going to be aluminum, like a powder coated aluminum or however they coated this. And, I had it by my microphone just to check it. I go, oh, wow, look at that. That's not aluminum. Aluminum will not stick to a magnet. So, this really sticks to a magnet. So, it's got to be steel. And steel will solder. It's not as easy as copper or brass, but you get a good bare spot on it. You probably use the grinder or, a stone, just scuff up a corner just to solder it. But that's an option. But that's good to know that it's steel, it's not aluminum. But what I did do is I picked up some Gorilla Glue, some of the, it bonds virtually everything. So, Gorilla Glue, that's a tongue twister. Gorilla Glue is actually a good product. And my plan is, once I get the base made, this will be the first tier. And when the base is made, I'm going to take the cup, put it right down on the middle of the base. If you could imagine this being flat, put it right down the middle and glue it. And then the first tier, which would be this here, would be the base, and then number one, the cup will fit inside, slip down inside. Which what I want to do is slip down inside, then glue it. Put glue on the bottom and do it that way. So that would mean I would have to take off a little section, little edging on each bottom, just to get that cup to fit. I'm going to do it on a computer, this way I get it really accurate. But by eye, even if you just cut off a little nib on each one and slip that through, it would be fine. But that's the look I'm going after. And then that's the number 30 form. And then we have the 10, which is nearly flat. I may go with this, but I want it to be very stable. So the first layer is going to be this design, just flat. And the petals are going to go outward between these petals. So it'll be like a nice starburst. Then I'm going to have, this layer on top of that. And then on top of that, I'm just going to go right with the 40. The 40 is, very high profile. So when it comes up, and they'll be shorter too. They're not going to be, big long pieces like this. They'll be shorter, maybe 2/3 the way. And then see how it goes. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also use my new copper foil I got, which stay tuned for that product review. That's Mongo's stained glass copper foil, black, silver, copper. We're going to do a review on that. So when I get everything cut up, I'm going to break out the foil and then go for that. So, I'm excited. So I just wanted to do an update to my channel, let you know my plans. I got the glue. I got my glue. I got my cups. I'm going to measure it. I think it's probably about 20 millimeter. And then fix the pattern so it receives it really well. I don't want it moving around. and then cut them. Finish these up. I had a little a problem with this iridized white. It was very difficult to cut because it was cold from being outside, and that's behind me. But the thing is, I typically never grind, and I just use a carborundum. But here I'm going to have to run these on the grinder just to clean them up really nice, because being it's a freestanding piece as well. If it was inside a window, I wouldn't really even worry about it. But being it's freestanding, I want to make it nice and clean. And I just want to say, you're going to, this, I figured it out. This is not Spectrum. This is definitely not Spectrum. You look at the lines, the pattern to the glass, the heavy divots, the bumps and twists and bubbles. And you look at the back. This is Kokomo. There's no doubt in my mind this is Kokomo glass. And the white is very difficult to cut to begin with. Add the iridized coating, it makes it makes it worse. And you could cut on the back. You probably could, but yeah, it's not Spectrum, no doubt. Spectrum is a lot more uniform. Doesn't have all these lines and striations in it. There's some big seeds in this glass. So yeah, I'm leaning like 99% positive it's Kokomo. I have to check to see if they actually do sell iridized white. I'm pretty sure they do. And if it's not Kokomo, it's Wismac, but I really think it's Kokomo. All right, and again, I just wanted to give an update to what's going on with my Starfire candlestick holder. And be sure to, subscribe to the channel if you want to see the updates. And my next product review will be from Mongoose Foil. Take care. We'll see you on the next one.